The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
Your home of the meat on the World Wide Web. We are the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming at you live with episode number 715. We're on social media, mostly, but we're with you wherever you go on each one of them. One of the streaming podcasting platforms. We got a fucking full show tonight. We got a full house of wizards, so let's just jump right into the wrestling talk.
And talk about wrestling.
T-Donk.
Oh, double T.
Handsome Kevin.
Rondo. KJG.
Felt a little bit like Eminem there for a second. Some of the money went up. What the fuck he says in that song. Fellas, how we doing tonight?
Great.
Good to hear. Awesome.
Don't feel backed up at all.
Nice. Plumbing's moving. Everything's good.
Yeah, no help needed.
Somebody's got to turn on the water.
I'm hungry.
How did that drink taste, by the way, Double T?
It was lemon flavored, so it tasted fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I really thought it would have kicked in by now, but I feel it. I feel like this is the beginning of In the Air tonight. I'm just waiting for the drum solo.
Bush.
And you'll know when the drum solo hits. And
it's gonna sound like a fucking karate fighters tournament in the fucking bathroom behind them. Hi!
And I feel the idea that I don't have to do any of that. It just kind of like it falls out of me like a plane flying over New Jersey trying to put out a forest fire.
Trying to put out that forest fire.
It's going to be like somebody turned a juice box upside down and just throw it right in the hole.
Can we get some Hawaiian punch on this forest fire over here?
Or like a Capri Sun bag upside down with no straw in it.
Need some help over here. I can't open this Capri Sun. You got to put out this forest fire.
Cut a hole in a bag of pudding. Just
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
Not quite cooked yet.
Upside down fondue fountain at a wedding.
I've never. So if you're just tuning in, by the way, Beef from AEW Ring of Honor, he joins us at 7:30. And if you're not familiar with the Shining Wizard Wrestling Podcast, I have a hernia surgery in the morning. It has nothing to do with the podcast.
Matt Bowman has a hernia.
I had to drink a 10-ounce bottle of laxative at 5 o'clock, and I really thought that it would just get to work, and it's now 7 o'clock, and I'm dealing with it. I got the bubble guts, I'm a little gassy. I'm a big guy too, so I like to eat. I'm not allowed to eat today, so I'm hungry.
Well, you didn't eat at all?
I'm not allowed to eat today. All I can do is do liquids, Jello, ice pops,
Jello.
I gotta say though, on the container of this itself, beyond saying oral solution, which I think is just terrific, it says for relief of occasional constipation. How potent could it be if it's for relief of occasional?
Dude,
It's not like they are you backed up to hell? Drink this. We'll take care of you. It's relief for occasional. You might be being kind of a bitch about this, man.
Oh man, my stomach is killing me right now.
You got the turd tongs ready?
Yes.
I don't think you'll need them.
I was concerned that they were going to take 2 to 4 years to arrive, but I know a guy, so they got here over the weekend.
Hey, we got you to hook up.
Oh my goodness.
So Matt, do we have you on location in studio toilet just in case?
Studio T.
Studio T, double T.
No.
I think we disappointed some listeners with that response.
Well, you know what? Because then I gotta fucking move everything, and I just fucking
Hey,
do
Tony.
To move everything. Got it.
Double T, turd tongs.
Yeah.
Now, I finally get it now. I finally know what double T stands for.
Fucking A.
So how are you guys?
Living the dream.
Yeah, things are moving on my end.
Not like they are moving in my end.
Moving out my end.
Oh yeah.
You know, Anthony's song is moving out.
Oh yeah, you got your own song. Nobody else here has their own song,
That's what all about.
right? Kevin doesn't.
You
Have
never heard Brondo? Whoa!
I don't think that made the top 10.
I think Double T tonight officially will achieve dump status. Am I wrong?
I hope so.
Right, his fucking pants. Can you shit in your pants just for the show? And then
no.
come on, do it. You're 10 feet from the shitter, dude. Then just do it a little bit and then run in there. And then you can wash them in the sink and put them back on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
not
that's how you operate.
acceptable.
No.
Oh, let me ask you this. When you shit at the pizza truck, did you put them in the oven to dry them off for like 10 seconds? Like use the fucking big spatula to flip them over to fucking get them on both sides?
That's right.
No.
He had his BVDs hanging from the rear view mirror.
5 minutes aside at 350 degrees.
That's why he did 17 laps around the fucking restaurant. Windows open, air them out.
You know what I'm saying? I could see like an American flag just like running down like just like airing them out, like waving the boxers on the fucking
Like the fucking dude with the long hair with the out in the hurricane with the big fucking flag. Like, yeah.
Real
Not
life
showing
version
pr-
of salute
not
your
showing
shorts.
pride in his work. I did this, sir.
They are clean.
BVD.
Kev, wait, if you don't mind, BVG.
KJG and BVD. I like it. Make a t-shirt.
All right.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit is right.
Well, you look good.
Not yet.
I feel awful. I feel terrible. I'm just like very lethargic too. I'm hungry.
What time is your
eat a
what
lot,
time?
man.
What time do you have to report tomorrow?
I gotta be there by 6.
Okay, at least it's gonna be early. You'll have a now. Can you eat right after surgery, or you got to wait for a while?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Who's your
I don't
doctor?
know.
After your
Woman?
surgery, your mouth
Doctor.
will be so fucking dried out, and they're gonna give you one of those goddamn sandwiches from the hospital. It's just gonna stick. It's gonna be horrible.
No, HK. They're gonna give him more Italian ice and Jello.
Oh yeah, you can eat. Here you go.
No
Yo,
more.
you want- here's something. Here's a lemon squeezy for you.
God bless my wife. She made the fucking. There's 6 red Solo cups in the refrigerator. They're filled to the top with fucking Jello. That's so much fucking Jello.
You sure she didn't put a little something in them? Like they're in red Solo cups?
I don't know, man. They didn't taste like there was anything in them. I wish there was. I had one this afternoon. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
I like Jello.
Yeah, Jello's good, bro.
There's always room for Jello.
I'll tell you the last time. Whoa.
So wait, what color Jello you been eating?
I had a red.
Oh no! It's gonna look like you had your period.
Please don't make me laugh. All right.
It's gonna sound like the hose when you put your thumb over the top.
It extends farther that way, Tony.
He's gonna need to put a shower head on his bidet.
You might have to just jump right in the tub, dude.
My wife said if you
Jump in the pool across the street.
if you need to get in the tub, just make sure you take out the hair catcher.
Matt's gonna do some waffle stomping.
Is this what this is? This is why I saw. This is why I showed up. She showed up here.
Come
Hey,
on,
we're
it's
having a great time.
yeah, this is fun, man. Come on.
It's fun for you.
Yeah, well,
I have to make sure I get away from the screen before I shit my pants.
dude, you've got 10 feet. I'm sure you can, unless you trip and shit while
You
fall,
remember
dude.
free
That's on the
shit my
stream.
pants 2 weeks ago. The
Yeah.
last time I shit my pants, I was in front of the toilet. This is the type of person you're dealing with.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh man.
Good Lord.
Was Blue Meanie there?
No, Blue Meanie was not there. Oh,
Good, because he wasn't there when I did either.
oh.
But I blame him.
So what's going on?
Wow. All right. If I didn't believe him before, I believe him now. He is out of it. Oh,
Bye.
Oh no! Oh no!
Send updates.
Oh,
Tweet
jeez.
us. Did he bring his phone with him? Do we know if he brought his phone with him?
I don't think he did,
he
unless it was in his pocket.
Rhiannon yelled at him. Yo, he should have turned the ceiling fan on.
Why? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stinky.
It's a nice fan, by the way.
Are you a fan of it?
He's got to clean that fucking mic. Golly.
Oh my God, is that? It looks like a fucking meatball that's been under the fridge for like
17 years?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you talk into that with all that cat hair on there?
Just fucking take it off and wash it, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Throw it in with your wife's laundry. She'll
Yeah,
And then put it right back on like his underwear.
take it in the porta potty like you wash your clothes, you heathen.
It's literally 10. That's 10 seconds in the sink. Just rinse it off and put some soap on it.
Yeah,
He's got to have other ones too, right? He's like he's like the guy. He's the equipment manager.
He's the guy. My guy.
My guy. Tony, put that microphone back up there.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Let's do this.
That is insane. It's like it was snowing at his house, and just on the microphone.
Could be beard
I
hair.
like- Asian Joe chimes in with and boom goes the dynamite. SJ with all the shit talk made him need to go.
Yeah, we're
willed
just
it.
being bros.
We willed it to existence. If anything, we're helping the guy out.
But the best part is that we know behind that door that should be fucking closed, by the way. His insides are just coming out.
HK, it looks like the Wyatt 6 is about to come out of there.
It kind of does.
6.
Yeah, that's Wyatt 6 right now.
Oof.
Ding.
I just want to say, I want to see the look on his face when he comes back. Like, is it relief? Is it terror?
Yeah. Hi.
I can't wait till he listens back to this part.
Clean the fucking microphone, Double T.
You know what's great? This is all people see now. They're tuning in. And Double T, he might shit himself. And it's literally just this fucking chair with a hair covered microphone.
Dude, this is
He's gonna
shit.
I take this over election coverage any day.
Absolutely.
Bingo.
Want to play a game, HK?
Hit me. What do you got?
See how many 8x10s can you identify on his wall there?
Oh, geez. Well, it's Sabu. It's Rick. Oh, here he comes.
Oh wait.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Matt, you have a lantern? Just blow out the lantern and say we're here.
He blew something out.
He waddled.
And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Nice. Like, you empty out the dehumidifier.
Is that what you call it?
That was rough. This is gonna be a long night. All right.
Now he wants to get serious and actually talk about
No,
it.
I just people tuned in for some wrestling. Oh no.
Oh man, Tony didn't even have to summon him this week.
Matt did.
Oh, here we go. Buck says he's got some tips to help with the sore ass, buddy. Not yet.
No, but there's people that tuned in. They listen to us talk to Beef, and they were a wrestling podcast, and we could probably try and talk a little bit about it wrestling. No,
I've been watching some great wrestling.
you said last night it was boring.
No, actually, it got interesting today. I actually watched the coup de grace, the event that got us to the showdown at Shea. Handsome Kevin, you'd appreciate this. I've been watching Championship Wrestling on the Peacock.
Love it.
And we're building up to Larry Zbyszko against Bruno Sammartino.
Okay, I'm in.
And Larry and Bruno had their exhibition, and Larry got frustrated and he started beating on Bruno with fists and forearms, and then he hit him with the chair, and Bruno bladed right on camera twice.
Bruno.
It was good shit, man. It was good shit.
Was Bruno thought to be a real viable contender for Bruno at that point?
Yes, Bruno was a contender for Bruno. What fucking?
No, I mean,
Nobody
fuck,
talks
sorry.
about Bruno.
Yeah,
Better.
that's. You heard what I meant, man.
No, but the way they were talking up Awesome Larry was that he was
Awesome Larry,
because he was Bruno's protege. He was like the guy that Bruno trained, And Vince even sold it they know each other's strengths, they know each other's weaknesses. Bruno is not it's not beyond Bruno to make a mistake, and when he does, Larry's going to capitalize on it. He sold it well on the mic.
Good.
Yeah. And it's pretty funty too. When you look at Larry Zbyszko back then, he looked like Bruno.
Oh yeah,
he looked just like Bruno. It was
a little slimmer build, but
right.
The same musculature, same style, everything. Yeah.
Because didn't he lift with Bruno? Didn't Bruno get him into lifting?
Oh yeah.
Did I make that up?
No, not at all.
Okay. Yeah. That's funny though. Just remarkable how much Larry, you could have I know Bruno is the greatest of all time in some people's eyes, especially Tony's. But if you had to replace a Bruno Sammartino, Larry Zbyszko could have just stepped right in and could have been Bruno Sammartino.
I'd say Bruno Sammartino on Temu.
Yeah, he's wishes Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah.
No, I'd say he's an Alibaba Bruno, not a Temu. He's a QVC Bruno.
Yeah, I mean he's not Bruno, but he could.
Yeah,
He could have.
He's not even in
fucking
the
Larry.
same fucking ballpark as Bruno Sammartino.
He's a better wrestler than Bruno.
Shitty.
Oh,
Will you guys fucking stop?
He's a better wrestler than Bruno.
No one's ever brought a ticket to see fucking Larry Zbyszko. Bruno sold out the Garden a zillion fucking times. Nobody gives a shit about Larry Zbyszko except this
I give
fucking
a shit about
in the
Larry.
corner down here.
Better worker.
He was
We-
holding fucking Arn Anderson and Steve Austin's jockstrap in the Dangerous Alliance.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
Poor fucking
Listen,
Arn. Poor
I'm
fucking Arn had to carry him to fucking New Japan to wrestle fucking O'Hara and Koshinaka.
I'm not saying he's as good as Bruno, but Crazy Larry's a fucking good hand, dude.
Crazy Larry's doing fucking jobs for Z-Man at house shows. Come on.
I mean, that's the business, bro.
Yeah, try to build him up.
Yeah.
Build him up. Who?
Putting over the future generations.
Yeah,
Larry knows the business. He gets it. He put over Eric Bischoff, for Christ's sake.
you sure as shit.
Show
did.
some respect.
He has his own land.
God damn it.
His last fucking match on Cage Match, he lost in a fucking PWS ring in Rawway to fucking Beefcake Charlie and Damian Gibbs.
It was a handicap match.
No, it wasn't. He was with fucking CPA.
Yeah.
Well, CPA was a jobber back then. I bet you he ate the pin. You know Larry wasn't getting pinned in that match. Come on.
He
now.
wasn't even lying down. Break a fucking hip.
Fucking Larry Zbyszko's not even the same hemisphere.
The hemisphere. Yes.
The hemisphere. Yeah.
Yes. Is that where the Hennessy resides? The
Yeah, that's
hemisphere?
where you know what? Fuck you guys.
Sure,
Fuck
dude.
all of you, except for KGG and Brenda.
That's right.
Just fuck these two at the bottom. The fucking,
Fuck all of you except for half of you.
right. You guys can fucking go do bro shit while we talk to Beef, okay?
Yeah.
Beef. I can't wait to talk to Beef. Did you know he
You
was
didn't even know
Gnarls
who he fucking was before the show
He was
started.
Gnarls Barkley. He sang, I remember when, I remember when I lost my mind.
Something so special about that day.
I think he's crazy. I think he's crazy.
I want fucking Larry Zbyszko on this show. I got some. I want to
I'm
tell
not
him I don't
booking him.
think he's as good as Bruno. Well, you know what?
What
Let's,
the fuck is wrong with Bruno? Oh, man.
what's wrong with Bruno? Nothing. Larry Zbyszko eats his shit.
Yeah, Bruno might be a to forget.
I mean, you know what? Once there was the ghost of Macho Man. Maybe we can summon the ghost of Bruno.
Oh God.
I'd rather summon the ghost of Buck than Larry Zbyszko on this
No,
show.
Nope. Brendo, stop.
So we were supposed to beat Brian Blair last week, and maybe I said some unkind things about Mr. Blair, and he had a bit of a family emergency, and he was super duper apologetic and super duper nice. He reached out and he wanted to apologize to our fan base, and what a nice man. And we're working on getting him booked back on the show. So, God damn it.
Thanks.
Look, I know this is a wrestling podcast, and it's so much fun to enjoy the Shining Wizards when you're in your car or on Spotify or on Apple. But man, if you are not watching us on fucking YouTube, you miss a lot.
Yeah, it's like a bonus show in and of itself.
You miss a lot. You don't want to put it on when you have like family around, but you miss a lot.
No.
No, fucking put this on your TV, people.
Yeah.
Get the YouTube app on your 75-inch TV, cuddle up with the missus, get a bottle of wine, and fucking watch the Wizards.
Yeah,
My
and then-
sister-in-law literally just texted me. He's like, they're watching now. They're like, oh, this is a great episode to watch while we're eating dinner and hearing about waffle stomps.
Oh, is this your brother that got married?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! Enjoy your dinner.
yeah. Congratulations, Bizarro Brundon. What's his name? Fundin?
Fundin, yes.
Funding. Yeah.
Zook.
Fundin Maney.
Oh, his name is Zook right here.
Yeah, in the chat. Being an
So-
asshole.
Larry Zbyszko is Brundon's all-time favorite wrestler. Oh, you and HK have something in common. Hey,
HK,
what is he with-
Zbyszko or Backlund?
Ooh.
Backlund.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, what's up with you and boring white wrestlers?
Kevin's not woke. Leave him alone.
Sorry, what's with you and fucking boring wrestlers from Minnesota?
You know what the fuck's your problem? All right. I can like what I like. All right, shit pants.
I get it. It was just a question.
Hey.
Yeah.
Backlund, amazing, always will be. Larry Legend, amazing, and also a very underappreciated mind for the business. Brando, you can take that thumb and cram it right up your ass, buddy boy.
Cram it up Matt's ass. He could use
Also,
the help.
here's the question, right?
But Fred would
nick-
come out.
Who nicknamed him Larry Legend? I bet you he fucking gave himself
Oh,
that.
It doesn't fucking
100%.
matter who
No,
gave it to him. He
100%.
has it.
He said he was the new living legend after he lost to Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you become.
And
a
he's
legend.
not
You
he's
lose.
not to confuse him with the Larry Legend, who is not the legend.
No, not even close.
No.
I'm gonna do a
Yeah,
top
he
five.
lost to Bruno.
I think I'm gonna do
Do
a
it.
top five wrestlers from Minnesota, and see how HK reacts to my list.
You're gonna be number one. I know is Red Tyler.
No.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But he might be on there now that you mentioned it.
He should be on there.
Big old Red Tyler guy. Throw Red Tyler in your Google machines, people. That's right.
Should have been a superstar. You know what I was thinking the other day too, right?
What were you thinking?
Dan Spivey got a raw deal because he fucking when he got to the WWF, he looked just like fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he did. He even wore fucking yellow.
Yeah, how does nobody be like, hey, buddy, maybe you don't wear yellow?
Maybe the Hulkster tried to tell him that, and like, are you gonna fuck with Dan Spivey?
Is that a thing? Is that real?
Is it real that he looked exactly like Hulk Hogan? Yes.
Oh yes.
I don't think he looked like Hogan.
Just like CVF, looked like Superfly Snuka.
He was like a tall, lanky something.
No. If you look at him and you're not like looking for it, you would mistake him for Hogan.
And he wore gold. He didn't wear yellow.
Well, there you go.
Golden Boy. Wasn't he the Golden Boy?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Gold, yellow. They put gold on his fucking bronze skin. It looks like yellow. He looked just like Hogan from afar.
Who did he knock out in the back? Is that Adonis? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they got into it in the ring too, didn't they?
Yeah.
And
I think he didn't fight back in the ring, really. He just waited till they got to the back and knocked him out.
Well, Adonis had a fucking awful reputation. Yeah, like, not even hearing it from Spivey. Heard it from a bunch of people.
Oh, I guess he did wear yellow.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep. God damn indeed.
Sorry. Yeah, he was there from 86 to 88.
There's no way he was there 2 years. Come on.
Let's see. According to Cage Match 86, he was there from he was there all of 80. Let's see.
Yeah, and he was original US Express before Wyndham, right? Or was he after Wyndham?
No, he was after.
Wyndham. Yeah.
Wyndham said, fuck this, I'm going to fucking win the world title from Ric Flair, and then that never happened.
So he started in October of 85 with the WWF. And he was there till March of 88.
He was in the Battle Royal, WrestleMania 2.
Beat up.
Wheel and Mercy was such an underrated gimmick, man. That
Yeah,
was huge.
Yeah, he was so fucking hurt by that time, though. His body just fucking broke down on him from all those Japan trips.
You know, the matches weren't they weren't terrible though. Like they're not like top flight matches for him, but they're still really well worked.
Dude, his character carried the matches. Like he didn't need to like do shit.
Exactly.
Somebody
If you had to guess how many Waylon Mercy matches took, there's a shitload.
A shitload.
I'm gonna guess a shitload of them.
Not really, considering it's at 1995. He only wrestled 42 times. In the WWF.
Only 42 times.
Well, you know, the house show. The house shows he's beaten Aldo Montoya and the 1-2-3 Kid.
The Polaco fun.
Main events anywhere.
Does he have any wins over Red Tyler?
Polaco Fund's got a lot of receipts.
What was his? Did he?
A lot of IOUs in the Polaco Fund.
Yeah, there are.
God, what a guy. Did he ever actually have like a major feud? Like, did him and Undertaker ever do anything, or did him and like Brett ever do anything? No, right?
He had a couple matches. He had an Action Zone match against Brett.
Right.
A Superstars match against Brett. He had that In Your House match against Savio Vega, and he beat Diesel by countout on the Superstars.
Oh, that's something. But like compared to like a Jean-Pierre Lafitte or a Hakushi, he had no real run with like anybody, right?
No.
Nah.
That's unfortunate.
No.
I think it's
DRP.
time.
LOL.
Oh man.
Oh, there it goes again.
All right.
Oh, no.
12 minutes, 57 seconds until it was round 2. Shit.
All
right.
Well, I think it's an appropriate time for us to bring the beef.
There we go.
Hey!
What up?
Hey, everybody's favorite cousin.
Cousins!
Hell yeah.
What's up, cousins?
Beef,
Not
how
much,
are
man.
you
I
tonight,
missed you at the last reunion. I don't know where you were. Maybe I was lost. I don't know.
I was out traveling the world, making towns.
That's
I'm
true.
doing great. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good.
All right,
Good to hear.
I do have to interrupt Beef for a second because I don't understand this. Now, Matt Double T had to go MIA because he's prepping for hernia surgery tomorrow. So he drank his bottle of goodness, and now I guess it's finally catching up to him. He told us last week that he was going to try to broadcast from the bathroom while he was in there. He has failed to do so. I think his wife yelled at him, but he won't admit it. However, I suggested bring your phone in there and broadcast over your phone. No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. This cocksucker's on fucking YouTube while he's in the bathroom and he can't fucking talk to us?
Yeah, I see him right there. Yeah. What?
What a dick. I hope he slips on his way out and falls in the tub with his
What's he
fucking
doing?
pants, with his pants around his ankles. That door behind you is the gateway to fucking oblivion.
Yeah, what's he doing in there? Well, take the camera in there, man. There's no shame.
I wish I could. I don't even know. You know what? You think mommy would go check on him? Maybe I could text mommy. Anybody got her number?
Beef doesn't know what this is about.
No.
I'm here for it.
Beef, in honor of your appearance tonight, I wore my shirt in support. It is not officially licensed merchandise, but I figured it fit the evening tonight.
Hey, support nonetheless.
Fuck yeah,
I appreciate that. It looks awesome. I'm just gonna. That's how I'm gonna do my next shirt. Just have that on it, just like that.
Now, do you go with the gimmick? It's what's for dinner, like from the old beef slogan from the USDA, or?
So I don't want to get any like copyrights or anything. So I say just don't call me late for dinner. That's beef slogan. It's a play off of it, you know.
No, I kind of like it. I dig it.
Yeah. I like to keep it simple, and I don't want to get. I don't have any money. I can't get sued for stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll parrot it all day, but
What if
I'm not taking anything directly.
What if instead of saying it's what's for dinner, you say I'm what's for dinner?
That's all. That also works.
Yeah, and tell you
There we
get
go.
some of this beef.
I'm a
Yeah.
snack.
Yeah,
Exactly.
not a
I'm a full
snack.
course meal.
yeah, he's a fucking meal, bro.
You didn't get it.
Now, if you get a
There's
tag
enough
team
beef to go
partner,
around.
yeah, fucking A. There you go. Now, tag team partner, would you call him like vegetables or potato or something like that? You guys could be like meat and potatoes.
No, I'd make sure his name was Stu, so we could be beef stew together.
Oh, do you know Dysfunction? I think it was it him? No. There was somebody in the Midwest that was Dinty Moore. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, I believe so he Ring of Honor guy for a while.
Yeah. Oh fuck, what was his name? He
Was
with
it
Silas
Bruiser?
Young. Yes.
Yeah. Beer City. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you guys would be perfect together then.
Yeah, we talked about tagging a couple years ago, just playing around when we saw each other.
Yeah,
That
I feel like
would've
you're the
been
kind of guy that could probably have chemistry with just about anybody. Has like anyone ever like told you that before?
Oh yeah. I get put in tag teams a lot, and I don't mind. I love tag teams. It's really fun. You can paint with a lot more colors than just one on one, and you get a little chance to breathe when you get a little beat up. You get to sit on the apron and wonder why the heck you're getting taken down to the ground so much.
Little beef rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look
Give
who's
my
back.
lungs a little break.
Matt, Beef
That
was
was
worried
the-
about you, brother.
Yeah. You were gone for about 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
You look worse for wears, my man. You look awful.
Not good, Beef. We're not having a good day. You're
I
here,
can tell, bro.
so that makes it all better. And what are you keeping a fucking clock on me? How long I go up to the bathroom? Come on.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
I
is.
think it's like 2 minutes and 47 seconds or something.
Yeah, it's 2:33.
Okay, I started mine a little bit ahead of y'all then.
Beef, you fit right in. You're fitting right in. I guess we're cousins now.
That's right. We're all cousins.
You got kissing cousins?
We don't talk about that.
How's your cousin Anthony doing?
He's healing up nicely. I just talked to him today. He's a freaking mutant. He's healing ahead of schedule and he's feeling really good. That's what he told me. Well, we were just texting, just checking on him. He's doing pretty good.
I like that. And then JD Drake, your new cousin tag team partner, has he taken you under the table and stolen some money from you in bowling?
Not yet. No, and I'm sure when that happens, it won't happen. Beef's been working on his game. I've been in the league last 2 years, so I'm ready to take that bet.
I know JD Drake is a very serious bowler. We were supposed to meet up and bowl last time AEW came to New Jersey, but his flight got delayed. But he had me asking the bowling alley all sorts of weird, crazy questions that I've never asked the bowling alley before in my life.
That makes sense. He runs his pro shop at his local shop, so yeah, he likes to know the specs. He's very specific, but Beef could feed him a few PBRs and maybe top his score. I think I think I have a specific strategy how to beat JD.
Alcohol.
Oh, the key to his heart.
You know what? That thing didn't say I couldn't have any alcohol. Maybe I should have something to drink. That'll probably make
As
it
long
look-
as it's clear, you should be good.
No, yeah, Everclear. Go for it.
Yeah, there we go. Absence.
absence.
Or Tito.
Absence?
I don't know. I don't drink.
Are you trying to kill the guy?
Well,
Only with kindness.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, take a laxative, absinthe, and Everclear. See what happens.
Yeah. You'll be ready
That
for
water bill's going
surgery.
to go up.
You'll be on a gurney, all right? Like an old slab of beef. See, I brought it back.
I see what you did there. Beef, you got you spent a little bit of time in MLW before. I mean, you've been everywhere. If you're not familiar with Beef's out there. He's hitting the road. He's in every single pro. GCW, AEW, Ring of Honor. He's the AAW champion. I mean, he's doing it all.
Yep.
But your time in MLW seems short. Was that like a pandemic thing? I don't even remember when the pandemic was. It was so fucking long ago.
No, I was with them, I think, in 21. So that was like, I guess it was the pandemic, but there was bookings happening. You know, we were taking flights to get to wrestling matches, so it felt like we were kind of on the outside, like the up and up in the pandemic. So, yeah, it was short lived. It was what it was. It was cool. I got to wrestle Gangrel, so I can't complain really.
That's
He's
pretty
a
cool.
super nice guy.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome in the ring. He is.
Yeah.
He's got the energy of a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That
And just
match
like,
it was awesome. It was insane. He went and he had more gas than I did.
yeah. And then did he go, we'll call the rest of it when we're out there. Did he pull that on you?
Oh yeah, hey, and it was cool. That's how I was trained. So I was into it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome. So we're getting.
You gotta trust a guy like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you just trust guys like that. You know, they've been doing it like longer than I've been alive. So I'm just listening.
Absolutely. And so getting to know you now, Beef, on Ring of Honor television and AEW Rampage and all these shows there, how much of the Beef character, I think I'm going to know the answer to this question already, but how much of the Beef character is actually like you?
I mean, honestly, and it sounds crazy and it might sound a little like, I don't know. It is what it is. It's completely me, you know. I'm goofy, I'm outgoing, you know. Obviously, like, I'm a human, I have other aspects of my life and like other emotions, but most of the time I am like the happy-go-lucky, you know, can't believe I'm here kind of guy, you know. So yeah, it's pretty much me out there, just try my best not to suck.
So let me ask you this. So all the Usos and the Samoans, they all call each other Us. Do you call everybody cuz or something like that? Like, yo, what's up, cuz? What's up, cousin?
Everybody's cousins. You know what I'm saying? What's up, cuz? Yeah, cuzzo, cousin, cuz, whatever. It's all the same. We're all family.
Love it.
I like that. So while we were setting this up, you were expressing that, you know, your life is busy and all this stuff. And I know you just had a baby. Congratulations.
No, I did not.
Oh,
You just had a baby on that toilet. That's what that was.
brother,
You
that's
got yeah.
Wait, you're not a father?
No. I mean, I father some toilet babies myself sometimes, but no, not currently.
Wow.
Not currently, which may
One's gonna go to the bathroom.
Not or not that I know of.
Beef's
As my
been
dad
leaving,
likes to
Beef's
say.
been leaving his calling card around these fucking travels, huh?
All right,
Yeah.
medical.
No,
Go hype.
I'm a married man. I'm not leaving any trails. Any trails that fall. I mean, my wife will beat. Yeah, she'll find them and beat her up herself. I don't have nothing to worry about.
If you were a father and you had to discipline your child, whose wrestling matches would you make them watch for punishment?
Oh, probably mine. like when you get to the age, I'm gonna drop you on your head. I'm gonna have a wrestling match with you. I'm gonna give you a power bomb. I'm gonna make them watch the Wrath, and they're gonna be scared. Actually, that sounds terrible. But
Why beef? Why not like chicken or pork?
I mean, you don't want crowds cheering chicken at you. You know, like
That's true.
that's pretty. I'm from the South, and if the crowd cheers chicken at you, you know, you're gonna get out of the ring and close your ears and throw a fit. That's not who I am. So I'm the beef, baby. Beef all day. What is going on?
What the?
What the
Somebody
hell?
falling down the stairs?
It sounds like a bowling alley. Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
This freaking guy. Get him out of here.
What is
Get him out of here right now.
Well. Beef, if you're anything like me.
I got Wi-Fi, brother. He's at the illustrious Davis Arena.
Oh no!
No Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
He's
Oh
back.
gosh.
Beef.
Oh, there he
Let me
is.
make one thing perfectly clear to you, Beef. If you're anything like me, and I know I am, you got a title shot in 2 weeks at AEW Full Gear. And you know what I'm doing today, Beef? You know what you could have been doing? I'm here covered in sports gloss, getting 1% better, 1 day closer to championship glory. And what are you doing? You're sitting here flapping your yap on the internet, talking to the Council of Wizards. Meanwhile, I'm a 1 day closer, 1% better. And Beef, I know what you're going to do tonight when you're done here talking to the Wizards. You're going to go home. You're going to get in your little beefy bed. You're going to turn off the lights, and you're going to wallow in the darkness of your own regret while Truth Magnum gets 1 step closer to the goal. I got to go.
What just happened?
I can explain exactly what just happened. All right. Well, that was obviously Truth Magnum. Correct. We can all verify that, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
You never
Well-
know who's gonna drop in.
That was awesome, by the way. That was awesome. No, Truth invites me to train a few hours ago, and I'm like, hey, I've got a podcast and I've got something else I have to do. I can't train tonight. And now he shows up here when he could be in the ring training, taking up
Yeah.
my valuable time.
Yep.
I thought we were boys, Truth. I thought this was beef time.
I don't think he's a cousin, bro.
He
Yeah,
was my
that's-
cousin.
Shots fired.
Oh man. Speaking of shots fired, Double T, you got any more shits fired?
I'll tell you what though.
Yeah,
He's
how's your
not.
turd cannon?
It's not doing. It's It's not. Have you Beef? Have you ever taken a laxative?
Yes. Sometimes for fun.
Wait, what do you mean? Sometimes for fun? That sounds awful. I'm having.
I eat,
An
I eat a lot of food, and sometimes a lot of food won't come out of my body. So I gotta, you gotta set yourself up for success, my man.
But that doesn't sound like fun. That's like you making a conscious effort to set yourself up for success. I don't want to be doing this. I like to eat too. I haven't eaten all fucking day. I had a goddamn biggest cup of Jello I've ever eaten in my life and 2 Italian ices. I have zero energy. I'm like a feeble old man.
Well, exactly. You said, "Old man." I think this might just come with being a young man, but my third favorite thing in the world to do is take a just nice shit. I love pooping. I'll poop 4 hours the other
Double
day if I
T.
could.
I think you got your time.
I'm not shitting for 4. My legs will fall asleep.
You got a weight shift, bro. You got to know how to do that.
Yeah, it sometimes doesn't work anyways, man. I've fallen over after taking a shit.
Oh yeah.
Falling over. What are you, a fucking newborn
Yeah.
fawn?
No, your legs fall asleep and you get up and you just drop like a sack of shit.
Fucking walking like the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, Luger yourself.
Jesus.
I went with Christopher Reeves. That was much better.
I dig the
Oh,
references. Very, very good references.
He's probably like, I could have been training with Truth. But Truth doesn't seem super focused on his tag title shot if he's calling into the Shining Wizards podcast to bust Beef's balls. I'm just gonna say that.
You know, I will say, ball busting aside, those guys are ready. They're headed straight to the top in my mind, and let them bust my balls. It's cool. I'll get them one day. Maybe I'll come on here when they're least expected and bust theirs.
I would love that.
Sons
Oh
of
yeah,
bitches.
absolutely.
You mother.
you
I
can
won't
say
cuss
it.
on here anymore.
You can
Oh,
say
yeah.
it.
You can say it, Beef.
Mother.
This is-
Fuckers.
Beef and JD Drake, are you guys sights on Dustin and Sammy?
2020, they got the belts, and I have a lot to prove there, and I'm chasing everybody. I'm looking forward to wrestling everyone, but yeah, that's definitely the goal. Ring of Honor is kind of like what got me like really into like knowing the independent stuff, and was like my gateway into this. So capture that goal would like be a humongous goal of mine, and definitely got my sights on that.
With the rumors circulating today that Final Battle may be returning to Hammerstein Ballroom, how much would that mean for you as someone who got into your feels with the Ring of Honor to get to wrestle in the Hammerstein Ballroom at a Final Battle?
I ain't even heard about that honestly, but just all the historic matches that have been there, like from like ECW to like the one night like all those matches that have take place in there, and like seeing independent groups go there like GCW and like do like good houses and stuff. It's inspiring, and like I've always wanted to wrestle there. It's like one of those venues. Like I'm pretty sure, is that where Punk had his ECW debut, like on TV, or was that?
No, I think that
I
was
may be wrong.
Trenton or Philadelphia.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
They were
Yeah.
there pretty
Anyways.
soon afterwards, though.
Yeah, he fought
I remember. He fought what?
the Palaco Fund.
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, anyways, seeing like those ECWs and stuff, like I was like around that age, I was like what 06, 07 was that time. So like that was when I was like really, really loving wrestling and watching it. So like when that was one of those venues, so I would love to wrestle there for sure. Like I feel like I've missed a couple opportunities, and like hopefully like if I honestly you all told me that for the first time, that'd be freaking awesome to like get to wrestle there.
Is there any difference in like vibe or how you approach stuff? Because obviously you're a mainstay of Ring of Honor, but you've also wrestled on AEW shows. Is there any difference in the vibe when you wrestle on a Ring of Honor televised program as opposed to AEW televised program? Or are you just going out there wrestling whatever they tell you to do? I'm doing it and I'm game for it.
Oh, I'm beef. I'm doing beef no matter what show I'm on, no matter which independent I'm on. I'm beef through and through. I've been beef for most of my career. So it's it's the same thing through and through. I go out there and I do my thing. I do it the best of my ability, and like obviously I'm like I'm here to present myself in the best way I can and have the best matches I can. So it doesn't change. Beef's always beef.
Yeah, so I've watched a lot of your stuff recently, and the Ring of Honor crowd seems to have your back all the way. Talk about your connection with the fans and how that's made you feel over the last few months.
Oh, it's my lifeblood. If it wasn't for that, like I don't think I would be in the spot that I'm at. Like the fans are just as much beef as I am. I obviously I've put the hard work in over the last 10 years, but you're nothing without the crowd. So like having that crowd with me, it makes me feel like I'm like having an outer body experience kind of. It's like a drug, and like no drug could give you that feeling. It's everything that you look for as a performer. It's that icing on top of the cake. It makes you feel something special.
Yeah, you're feeling it right now. I can tell.
I am. Yeah.
Can you so for some of us Ring of Honor loyalists, it was a little frustrating with the reboot of Ring of Honor, but when you got the phone call to be a part of Ring of Honor and you showed up on that TV that week, like the internet exploded for Beef. Take us through the initial invitation for you to be a part of Ring of Honor and how that made you feel.
I mean, I'd been working 10 years, to get like an opportunity for Ring of Honor. At first it started, I got called to be an extra, and I wrestled JD, Anthony, and Lee in a 6-man, match on Ring of Honor, about a year in September of 2023. And I did good. Crowd, like obviously hometown crowd, and I've been wrestling Kentucky for the last couple of years, so I've built a decent fan base. So crowd caught on. They I guess they thought I did a good enough job, and I got invited back a couple times. And I think just from there, just showing that like I'm I love this and it's everything to me. I think I just got more opportunities, and then getting that call to come do that spot was just it was awesome. It's a dream come true. You get to wrestle alongside your cousin. It's pretty badass. So it was pretty it was awesome because you gotta like, yeah, it's just like you could finally like not stop at some of the roses, but you could like be like, oh shoot, I'm like, okay, now I'm here, and like I can like now it's not all for nothing. Like there's actually something going for me. So like now I can like go and do me, like, and do it how I want to do it. So it's awesome. It's been a good process.
Yeah, and like KJG said, like the connection with the fans, I think they gravitate towards you because it's genuine. Your excitement, your character, it's genuine, and I think that's why people are drawn to you so much.
I am what I am. That's all I am. That's a quote from Popeye.
Sure is.
All right, so you're at Kentucky, and I saw that that 6-man that you did work the first time you were with Lord Crew, and he was on the show a couple months ago. What's your stance on the Skyline chili?
Oh, disgusting!
Gross, right?
It's the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. It's like cinnamon and something else in chili. It's disgusting.
Gross. The over spaghetti. Who wants that?
On a hot dog.
Ugh.
Have a bowl of spaghetti with no cinnamon in the spaghetti sauce or whatever the heck they call that. I don't know what that is. Like, it's disgusting. I've had it my whole life. One time I was doing a house project. I moved up to Indiana in the 8th grade. I was going to switch schools, this and that, whatever. I was helping a neighbor that was moving to Indiana build a house, rebuild a house. And the only thing I could get was like food from the Dollar General. And it was like a Skyline chili, like heat up meal. And I had it, and I ate crackers for like 2 days straight because I was like, I'm not eating that. Like, that's all I bought. So I'm like, I'm just eating crackers the next couple of days. That's how much I hated it. And I will never, ever try it again or even give it the time of day. It's the grossest shit ever. It's so disgusting. It's nasty.
I agree.
I can still taste how bad it is. It is just nasty.
Now, you've been in a number of tag teams, right? We've got Beef Tank, Corned Beef, Holy Beef. I mean, what's your favorite tag team name?
Honestly, my favorite tag team name was the Destroyers, the tag team I was in OVW. I just thought that was such a cool name. Destroyers.
The Derby
I don't
City
know.
Destroyers?
Yeah, well, we were that for a little while, and then it changed to just the Destroyers. So I thought that was cool. I always feel weird when my name's in the tag team. I'm like, I feel like, I don't know. It feels like too vain for me because you got to show the spotlight to somebody else. So I'm like, let's think of like something cooler. And the Destroyers I thought was just awesome. It sounds like it could be a metal band, or it could be like a rap group. It could be a tag team. It could be a clothing brand. It could be like, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. It wasn't my idea, by the way. It's just I just thought it was actually pretty cool.
You bring up like a metal band or rap. What's Beef's favorite song to listen to right now?
Well, honestly, I've been listening to a lot of like music from my wife. She has like really incredible taste, and there's I, I'm I was born in '95, so like I like a lot of like early 2000s like weird pop and stuff.
All right.
So there's a song called Soft Spot, and it reminds me of like some just like Eiffel 65, like some of like that kind of stuff. So I've really been digging that lately. And also I've been listening to a lot of this band called Angel Dust. I've been really big on them for like the last 2 years. They're just like a weird band. I don't even know what they like. They're like punk metal, like jazz. Like it's just weird. It's cool, but I don't know. It's just a bunch of that.
Now, if you're making towns with JD, who picks the music?
I don't even care. I like all kinds of music, so I can listen. I can listen to like girl pop to like Waylon Jennings. Like I can listen to like Drop for a Cowboy. I can listen to Steve Miller, but anything. I don't care. I love music. I'm a musician myself, so like I don't care. I can pretty much get down with anything.
What do you play?
I can play guitar, not the greatest, but I'm pretty decent at bass. And then that's probably about. I play clarinet in band in school, and I play a little bit of bass clarinet. So
Nice.
We got some musicians here. Double T plays the skin flute. HK plays the rusty trombone.
But I play the actual trombone.
I bet you do.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right, Beef. All right, cousin.
Oh, he's played it. Oh, he's gonna get it. Yeah, he's played it on the show before. He's pretty good. I got to admit.
Let's go.
Somebody
Let's
kick
go.
him when he comes back.
Hey, Matt,
I
I
love like New Orleans jazz. So whatever you got, let's hear it.
He's not gonna fucking play no New Orleans jazz.
He ain't
Come
gonna
on.
play like Take the A Train or
I'll
anything
tell you,
like
if
that.
he plays fucking New Orleans jazz, I'll log out and take the whole setup in the bathroom and set it up.
Oh, you had your phone in there. That's all you needed.
Yeah, you could have hit the high notes.
You guys don't want to see. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Hey, KJG, can you play the brown noise?
God, this mouthpiece is probably disgusting.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Who's seen American Pie? The second one. Yeah.
It's like the Jerky Boys when he's trying out for the fucking musical. You hear that? You know what that is? It's a fucking tuba.
I thought KJ said he could play it. He just blows on it.
No, that's fucking. This fucking thing is old as shit and disgusting. I probably couldn't get a note out of that, by the way. Yeah.
Hey, HK, blow on it. See what happens.
All right, no problem.
Hey, Double T, considering your condition tonight, do you want to ask Beef your favorite question?
Oh, of course. You know, we're a bunch of grown men here, so
Heathens.
we like to tell our truths. When was the last time you shit your pants?
Well, it's kind of been a minute. I've done it in the ring. I can remember that more recently.
Let's go with that.
Was that a result of some Skyline chili?
No. It was just probably from just working all day and being like dehydrated and like not have eaten except for like the day before, and then going straight to a wrestling match and having to wrestle for Ian Rotten and wait like 10 hours for your match, and then you get power bombed like at 12 o'clock at night by Jay Chris, and you shit your pants right in his face almost.
So Jake was eating at the Y, huh?
No, and I remember telling him when he dropped me, I said, "Oh, I have shit," and he was like, "Really?" Because he was gonna like pin me right afterwards. I was like, "I shit myself," and I was like, "Don't cover me, like don't get around that area." It wasn't as bad as I thought, but like when I hit the ground, I swear I felt like it just like right up against my trunks, like it like flew out of my body.
See, like I know a lot of the guys that have shit in the ring. Like it's like, hey, let's take it home. But I don't know, man. I get the feeling I'd be a prick if somebody like told me like they shit. I'd fucking pick them right back up and hit them with a couple more moves.
Couple atomic drops or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just mush it in. I would take the 10 count and I would go to the back and I would just quit the wrestling business.
That's probably still like on the lower end of things that have happened in Ian Rotten's rings, I imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was probably one of the sweeter things that have happened in the Ian Rotten ring.
Beef, you're saying that a lot of the Beef character is you. Is there anything to the character development of Beef, that any sort of direction you would like to take take this character to someplace that maybe fans might not expect you to?
I just want to be. I want to show the white trash side of me more. Like that's kind of like what really I feel has gotten me to show who I really am. Get to be a little bit more wild and weird. So yeah, I think that just getting weirder and wilder is the goal, and I think we're achieving that each and every episode.
Yeah, I think you're achieving it here too. By the way,
Hey, it is. I am who I am.
What's
My wife calls me a pervert.
a pervert?
Wait, why? Why?
I am who I am.
No, come on. You got a story. Your wife doesn't just say you're a pervert. Something happened. Come on.
I have tendencies. I can't think of anything specifically, but I'm sure she would have a plethora of examples.
back here if you need me.
No follow up to that, boys?
No, well, let's go to the chat then. How about that?
Yeah.
Wait, you want to go to the chat?
Nope.
Tendencies? No, you go with that one.
Nope.
What's in the tendency? Like, what stuff?
Stop pulling fucking Zoom off.
I thought Bug Zumhoff was in jail for that
Yes.
stuff.
He is. He joins us. He's. I guess he's got privileges on Monday nights.
Oh, Double T got 28 minutes. 28 minutes.
Beef, do you have a
He's
favorite
taken
match
off.
of yours in your career that stands out the most? This is from SJ in the chat. Any favorite match that you've had that stands out?
Honestly, I'm really bad about that because I don't think I've had my best match yet. I really don't. But I do have a pretty memorable one, and this is pretty memorable because of what happened right before the finish. I was wrestling Timothy Thatcher. Another one of these dumb things I did where I was so nervous that I didn't eat, and I only had like a little bit of like I had like an energy drink and like water all day. And we're about 22 minutes. We're a little bit into this match, and Beef just throws up out of nowhere, just in the middle of the ring, just throws up. So that's one of my favorite matches, honestly. Like the work in the match was great, and like the match in my I guess I feel like it was a good match, but like that is just a moment that I'll never forget. And like whenever I'm an old like ornery man, I'm gonna show my grandkids me just spitting up water in the ring. And they're gonna laugh, and I'm gonna be the best grandpa ever.
Nice.
My buddy Milwaukee Tom told me to ask you about when you knocked out the Power at AEW once, diving on Bennett.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that was it happened, and then out of nowhere, everything went away, and then everything came right back. Yeah, so I thought I was in trouble. I was like, I just ruined this venue, and then nothing ever came of it.
Good stuff.
And
Yeah.
Scott George in the chat says you had a great match against Top Flight Rampage. So shout out to Top Flight and you guys putting on a banger, if you will.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I've known those dudes since they started, and they've just always been really hard workers, and they, they're some of the best workers I've ever been in the ring with. So it was cool. It was an honor to share a ring with them. Next time, I hope we get the W because it always sucks to lose. Hurts the pride a little bit, but it's always cool to get in there and mix up with some of the like actual like best like workers. Like those dudes they can go and they don't stop going. So to at least like look like I can do something cool in there with them was an honor. So.
Oh well, you do cool stuff all the time, Beef. Come on, let's be real. You're
Hey.
super entertaining. One of the best parts of Ring of Honor when you guys are on there. When you show up on AEW, it's a bonus for all the fans. So
Absolutely.
we appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Seriously.
Well, I hope you had a good time. This was not our normal. That was terrible.
I could tell you didn't seem to have a fun time at all, my friend. You look like you look like you've seen the ghost and shit the ghost.
You're like a fucking character in
Write that
South.
down.
Holy shit, this is rough, man. I'm not.
I know I've had a better time than you. No apologies. Like honestly, like your pain has been my pleasure. So good luck in the morning. I hope everything goes smoothly and there's no problems.
I hope so too, Beef. This was an absolute pleasure. Anytime you want to come back on, just shoot the shit or hang out or badmouth fucking Skyline Chili again, you're more than welcome.
Or that guy, that damn Truth. Get him that. Gosh, I can't believe y'all pulled that one on me. You sons of
If
bitches.
they come back on, I'm sending you the link.
Conspiring against me. What the hell? What the hell?
No, nothing like that.
No, send me their link next time. Beef's gonna come in bare butt naked. I'm gonna make it a fun time for them.
Well, for us with a good time.
Hey, that'll be $25.
$25 for bare butt beef. I'm in.
Hey, I know Truth charged you a whole hell of a lot more for that appearance, so that should be nothing.
I'll let you know a secret. He's still living in the 80s and 90s. He didn't even know what a podcast was.
What a dumbass.
He tried to call in collect.
Yeah, I know he was at the OVW payphone. They still have that there. It's on the 3rd floor.
That's awesome.
Well, Beef, thank you again, man. I know you have stuff going on, so enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and we'll talk soon, my friend.
Thank you.
Awesome. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all. Peace
All right,
out.
Beef.
Have a great night.
Good night, Beef.
Y'all do the same.
We're doing our best. Beef, everybody. It's what's for dinner.
What a funny son of a bitch.
Oh, he's great. This is terrible.
Why is it terrible, bro? What's the matter?
It's like South Park. I go in there, I drop my trousers, and it's like just like water. It's terrible.
Put out any fires?
I might. This is not, and I don't know. It just like I feel great now, but in like 40 seconds, I could just get an urge.
I'll let you know.
We should.
How about a fucking Truth Magnum running? That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I gotta go.
Holy shit. What? 3 minutes and 51 seconds?
Look at that.
I think Buck nailed it. Butt stuff.
Waste not, want nut.
Fuck
Not-
no. Well, consider an
Waste
asshole.
not,
Yes, he
waste
said
not,
want not.
what not?
What's it? What's the phrase? Waste not, want not.
Want not. You said waste not, want not.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
You want these nuts?
Yeah, I did
bro,
say nut, yeah.
KJG's up for bro stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
that's bro stuff, bro.
Is that like an auction app? Want nut? Like where you eBay? Is it
I think that's a dating app. Want nut?
want nut.
Used to be Craigslist.
Yeah. Wantnut.com.
All right. Fuck it. Since asshole's opening his asshole, we might as well fucking go open our assholes. But before we do that, KJG, you know the drill, brother.
We'll be back after this.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in every week to listen to the Shining Wizards. Here are some other ways in which you can support the show. If you shop on Amazon, visit amazon.shiningwizards.com and shop the way you always do. You'll pay the same low prices, and a portion of your purchase will help support the show. If you'd like to buy a Shining Wizards t-shirt, visit merch.shiningwizards.com to visit our pro wrestling tee store, and select from over a dozen great designs. You can also become a Patreon supporter at patreon.shiningwizards.com, where we offer bonus content, producer credits, special legend shows where you participate in the show, and so much more. Continue to listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts and watch the show live on social media. Don't forget to like, rate, review, and subscribe. Your continued support helps us to keep bringing you the best in professional wrestling podcasting.
It's time for your weekly lineup of shows on the Shining Wizards Network. On Mondays, it's the latest from Gorilla Brain, featuring the year of Duke and Rowe, covering a year's worth of classic wrestling, and the Tots Paw, introducing the world to wrestling action figure collecting. Also on Mondays, it's 30 Screams or Less, a weekly review of horror movies in 30 minutes or less. Rounding out Mondays, it's the Shining Wizards, covering everything in the world of pro wrestling. On Wednesdays, it's the Mark Order Podcast, keeping you up to date on everything AEW. On Fridays, it's Horns Up, as Radioactive Metal brings you everything in the world of heavy metal music. And on Saturdays, it's the ROH Revelry, covering everything in the history of Ring of Honor. The Shining Wizards Network is also the home to other great shows like Bread Club, bringing you the latest from New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Brocast, your watch-along from Down Under featuring the greatest wrestling matches in history. Turnbuckle Throwbacks, paying homage to the greatest shows in the history of pro wrestling. Wrestling Night in Canada, a focus on wrestling with a north-of-the-border spin. Going Underground, taking you back to everything in the history of Lucha Underground. An inconclusive breakdown, keeping you up to date on everything happening in the world. Enjoy all of the amazing shows on the Shining Wizards Network, available wherever you listen to podcasts and at shiningwizardsnetwork.com. It's the Shining Wizards Network. Entertainment here.
You ever find yourself in the men's room and you've had one windjammer that's stuck in your butthole and it just doesn't want to come out? No matter how hard you push or try to cut it, you need to get yourself a pair of turd tongs. With a comfort tip and a cushion grip, it's the easiest way to get those windjammers out of your butthole. And if you act now, you can get the bonus butt scraper absolutely free. Get a set for your car, put a set in the office, have one in each bathroom in your home. Turd tongs and the butt scraper will absolutely help you. You'll be so happy, you'll want to spend every waking moment in the men's room, even if you don't have to go to the bathroom. So get on the phone right now. Call 551-333-1030 for only $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling, or send check or money order to Turd Tongs at the address on your screen. Da, 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 da.
Oh. All right. That was a lot of fun.
You exercise some demons there?
I don't want to talk about it. I want to get back on track. I want to talk some wrestling with you guys.
Wait, I got to ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you floating nuggets or is it all like just brown water?
It's just brown water.
Oh, dude, it's like fucking Willy Wonka in there.
It's awful. It's terrible.
It's a river of pure imagination. Augustus.
Would you like to Beef for joining us, and a huge shout out to Truth Magnum, half of probably the hottest tag team in AEW, to drop by and bust Beef's balls. And I want to spend a special shout out to my friends at IVP Videos. They're doing their Black Friday sale, and I am loaded up with DVDs for the next week, and I'm super duper excited to watch some WCW Saturday Night from 1998. So shout out to those guys for doing good work, and their Black Friday sale goes until the end of the month. So ivpvideos.com, code BFriday saves you 35% off an entire order.
I got to ask you on these DVDs, Double T, when you're getting them from, what was it, IVP? They got chapters on those DVDs. Is it Blu-ray? Yes. Are they okay?
So these are Blu-ray. The WCW one's Blu-ray. So you put it in there. It's got every Saturday night. On the first disc, it's January to April. You pick a Saturday night, and then that's broken into 3 chapters.
Now, auto play through if you just let it run.
I don't know. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
All right. Oh my God, what are you, a fucking DVD connoisseur? Jesus.
I've been saying these are important questions because I've been saving it for my time on the IR, whatever.
Well, yeah, because if it doesn't autoplay through and you got to go right back to the main menu, and if there's an audio main menu, you want to blow your fucking brains out having to listen to that shit.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know when I gather my facilities in the next couple of days. I feel like tomorrow's going to be a wash. I'm just going to be useless tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be.
Wash. I'll tell you what's not useless. WWE War Games, buddy. It's looking like we're getting it. And SmackDown on Friday night, we saw the OG. Would you call him the OG bloodline?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Even with Sammy, even though there's no Solo in the OG bloodline.
Well, he was in the OG bloodline. He was a Usi.
Nellie's got her Usi Pussy in my face. Come on, man.
She is an Usi Pussy.
You wonder why that mic's the way it is. Jeez.
She's
Oh,
with you
yeah.
in solidarity, bro. Assholes up.
Yeah, do it now. So yeah, it looks like we had, there's. God damn it, man! Come on.
Again, watch us on YouTube,
Yes.
people.
You're not watching. So it looks like we got the OG bloodline, Roman, the Usos, and Sammy. They're what are you laughing at?
The fucking Usos.
The Usos. The Usos. I would have got my balls busted if I didn't show up tonight. So this is what you get, guys. All right.
No, you're fine. I mean, we pretty much busted your balls anyway, so.
I'm definitely.
I mean, you can leave if you want.
No. You stay in the
But
chair.
you guys want to talk wrestling talk and talk about wrestling.
That's what we do here. It's our slogan.
So it's looking like we're gonna get the. Are we gonna see a fifth member of each team? Do you guys think?
I don't think we
so.
need to, right?
No.
It was weird the way that it was presented, though, because they mentioned that it was going to be a 5-on-5, but I think that quickly, like, you don't need to commit to that because Sami Zayn didn't join the team. You know what I mean? Like, Sami Zayn didn't join Solo to make it a 5-person team. So now,
True.
if you want to, you can just go back to a 4-on-4, and no one's going to blink.
Makes a good
You know what I mean?
point. No, 100%.
There's no reason to add it. Like, who the fuck are you going to add? Like, Cody Rhodes ain't going back in that match. Like,
I mean, the only people you could shoehorn in there is maybe Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, but why would you waste that time, you know?
no, they did a
Orton's going to be out.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
doing that because they just did a major angle on SmackDown with Kevin Owens and Orton.
Okay, so I got to ask an aside question real quick. Some genius on Facebook where I got all my wrestling information from
That's right.
put together a top-bottom video. The top video was Kevin Owens pile driving Randy Orton and Randy Orton selling it like a madman. And the bottom video was fucking Zero Miedo and fucking Pockets running off the ropes and constantly Canadian destroying each other back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Carry on.
Right. So what's the what do you get? What do you ask? Are you asking something?
I'm with Kevin. Like, what? I don't understand.
Orange Cassidy and fucking Penta Miedo get dropped on their heads fucking 16 times consecutively and everybody just pops back up. Mariah May is pile driven on the steps and she wins the fucking women's championship a minute later.
Here's the thing, right? Because this happens in both promotions, but you just look for.
No, I'm not looking for it. It makes sense.
Penta hasn't wrestled in AEW in months, so this is.
Oh, so his head's fine. Like he could take fucking 400 pile drivers. Are you following this, HK?
I know what you're saying.
But you know what? You know what?
God, you guys are such losers.
You don't watch AEW because you don't like it. So what's the fucking point? I don't understand what your point is.
My point is make it fucking make sense. How do you get dropped on your head and you can get up in fucking 1.4 seconds to do the same move to your opponent?
But that's AEW. That's the style of wrestling they do over there.
That's not all right. Whatever. It's not.
All right, so I'm not gonna fault Tony on this. On this one, I will blame the internet. All right, I'm going because Tony just happened to. He was scrolling. He was on his computer and he's scrolling and
doing research for the show.
Doing research for the show. Yes, all this beef research, and
hey, Knowles Barkley research.
And he just happened to stumble across this, and it happened. So that's what's grinding his gears right now. If he didn't see it, he would have never brought it up.
No,
So-
we talked about this spot previously. I'm sure I brought it up.
Of course, you brought it up.
Yeah.
But you guys are so like we talk about like the tribalists in like wrestling. Like you guys are so like stuck on your like.
What, selling? Yeah.
No, I'm with you there.
Running.
I am with you there, but like the fact that there can't be something else out there for other people to enjoy because it's what you guys are like tradition, like, you know, the ref can't be this, like it's very like you're stuck in your mold and there's no way for you to get out of it.
HK, you got.
I don't know what the tribal part of it is. I watch AEW every week.
Right. I mean that may have just been a word for that may not have been the right word.
Do I think that it's absolute horse shit that they do something like that spot back and forth, like alternating Canadian destroyers, and then they both kind of wobble to their feet? I think it's fucking miserable. I think it's fucking horrible. I think it's horrible when you destroy Orange Cassidy and then you give him a fucking slingshot to the bottom of the ring and then he pops back up and grabs a chair and runs over and attacks. Yes, selling fucking matters. Do less. Make it mean more. So when they do that shit, yeah, I get a little annoyed at what they're doing.
Man, it's just wrestling, man.
But here's the thing, right?
But it's not just wrestling. That's not wrestling.
It's also not. It is wrestling.
No, it's not. Because it's in a ring, it doesn't make it wrestling, bro.
Wrestling
I've
is
seen a lot of stupid shit in the ring. That doesn't make it wrestling.
It's wrestling.
Tony, you watch people put fucking syringes in their dicks.
That's wrestling.
No, it's not. Also, this is not something that was on TV Wednesday night. This is something that some fucking loser on the internet dug up because he needs to have his fucking 5 seconds of fame on fucking Facebook, where he's like, "This is what's happening here."
So you're defending fucking popping up from fucking getting dropped on your head.
That's what AEW is.
Yeah, and one has nothing to do with the other. Like, whoever put this video together has nothing better to do with their life. Comparing what happened on SmackDown 2
You
nights
don't
ago.
like the style that AEW works. It's PWG. It's indie-rific. You don't watch it. And the only thing you ever see of it is when people are shit-talking it, showing the botches and the no-selling. So
That's not a botch. That's a no-sell. That is not a botch. They were doing that shit on purpose.
But when the botches show up, you see the botches too, because that's the kind of fucking troglodytes you follow on Facebook.
No, I watch all the botches. When fucking people fuck shit up in WWE, I'm laughing just as hard as when they do in AEW.
That's what AEW is, though. That's the style of wrestling they present. There's a whole fan base out there. You don't have to like it, but I don't understand.
Getting smaller by the day, brother. Smaller by the day.
But that doesn't affect you.
Yeah, it does. It
How?
besmirches the business that I fucking love.
Like, you went on.
People watch current wrestling. You're watching fucking Larry Zbyszko and Bruno Sammartino from 19.
Because Bruno Sammartino gets dropped on his fucking head and he sells it like he's dead.
A whole different fucking era.
And you went from an aside that I thought was going to be kind of like related to SmackDown and what we were talking about to completely just going ahead into your like shitting on AEW routine.
The point was WWE made it make sense.
This year they made it make sense.
Wait a sec. Now, KJG, I want to point something that you said. You said Tony shitting on AEW. Now, Tony wasn't shitting on AEW. Tony was shitting on something that happened in AEW, and it seems to happen more so in AEW than other promotions. Had this spot...
You're trying to figure out the difference.
No. Had this spot been side by side, the pile driver to Orton and that the alternating Canadian destroyers, and it was TNA, the shitting on it would still be there. It's not just because it's in an AEW ring. Could have been in a TNA ring, could have been in an ROH ring, could have been in a fucking OVW ring. No, it wasn't.
So it fits his narrative. So it fits his narrative.
No, but
what narrative, dude?
That you hate AEW.
People getting dropped on their fucking heads. If somebody
AEW.
in hockey gets hit in the head with a fucking flying puck at 100 miles an hour, popping back up? Don't think so. I think it makes sense. And if it was TNA, I'd be more disappointed because they've gotten away from that shit. I'd be really fucking annoyed if they went back to shit like that.
You're comparing real sports to professional wrestling.
Oh, but fucking AEW is real fucking reality based, bro. Sports based.
God, Tony, you're really
They said they're going back to it in 2025 as well.
Hold on, wait.
So enjoy your multiple destroyers now, folks. It's going away.
Can we bring in a tiebreaker here?
I am what I am.
Brundo.
Yeah.
Brundo, you've sat back.
Oh, don't get him involved.
No. What do you mean? He's a fucking wizard. You heard the back and forth between me and Matt. Seem to be on one side of War Games, and Tony and HK seem to be on the other side of War Games. Where do you stand on this debate that you just witnessed in front of you?
I sat front row once at a local indie before this happened and watched it happen, and I fucking hated it. I hated it on AEW too. I still will support AEW, love it, but things like that they kind of take me out of the match. Like, I do want to see selling and I do want to see this, but I don't want to see people, no selling pile drivers back forth. It kind of takes me out a little bit.
Fair. I'm not disagreeing with Tony's opinion. I'm not disagreeing with HK's stuck in the mud, like traditionalists like this, but I'm just saying that there's something else out there for another audience that might like this action-packed, high-paced, high anxiety type wrestling. Now, listen, if I had to choose one or the other, I might actually side with Tony and HK traditionally, but I'm just not going to completely disregard this other style that's out there that people do like, and I don't hate it either. Yeah, man, war games, right? Is there a fifth man? Do we know that?
Look, this is a great conversation to have, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you.
I get it. I get it. Look, I'm with you. You got to sell, but you can't bring it up and be like, well, WWE. We know WWE is leaps and fucking bounds above AEW. We also know that this is what AEW is. Good, bad, or ugly. That's what AEW is.
Doesn't have to be that way though. That's
I know it doesn't have to be that way, but that's what the last 20 years. That's what wrestling is. That's what
I think it even started before that. A lot of the guys from early 2000s, early mid 2000s would watch All Japan, and they'd watch Kobashi and Mazawa no sell shit, drop one on his head, and the other one would drop somebody on his head. But they were doing it in front of so many people.
Yeah, Masawa's dead now, and the other guys are fucking zombies.
Well, yeah. Now you got guys in front of 25 people doing it. It's not the same.
And
but
look,
they took like the worst parts from those matches.
And Ring of Honor came along at a great time. Like, look, the Attitude Era isn't great, and either is the fucking Ruthless Aggression Era. Right? People were looking for something different. And Ring of Honor came along, and they were inspired by Pro Wrestling Noah and All Japan, like Brendo said. Like, that's the style we got. We got the Low Keys and the Kentas and the Bryan Danielsons and the Samoa Joes. And then it was just pushing the envelope. P.D. Williams brings in the Canadian Destroyer. Now it's used like a fucking DDT. It doesn't mean anything. That's just the way it went.
I saw some quote. Who was it? Jake Roberts that quoted that. Like, finishers, it's been happening since, like, I believe the line was, it's been happening since the 20s, like the 1920s. Finishers end up becoming transitional moves and just becoming part of a repertoire. It's been happening in wrestling forever.
HK, didn't you say that on Tots Pod?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit because I get so fucking tired of it. Like, it sucks. It sucks. DDTs being fucking transition moves and like it's super kicks, not fucking meaning shit like that. I hate that, man. I absolutely hate it.
Wait, you hate the narrative that it's happening, or you just hate that a super kick is not a finisher anymore?
No, I hate that it like a DDT is used as a fucking setup maneuver. You know what I mean? Like I can acclimate to a DDT not being a finisher anymore. You know what I mean? Like I can acclimate to that, but like it being a quick transition move, you know what I mean? Like a quick set, like that part of it sucks. A fucking super kick. You know what I mean? The chin music used to mean something. The chin music doesn't fucking mean shit anymore. And when you're seeing multiple in the same match over and over again, don't give a shit if it's the Bucks. Don't give a shit if it's the Usos. I don't like it, man.
Well, maybe the super kick. Maybe it's not the fact that it's used by everyone. Maybe it's the fact that the super kick just through time, through evolution, just isn't a finisher anymore. Like things change. Like a cutter is not a finisher anymore. That stuff
that's
happens,
another one.
And you have to evolve. Now that the fact that the fact that they've like blatantly renamed it a cutter, and they're just saying hits them with the cutter. It means that we have to get over the fact that it's not a finisher unless your name is Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes, like or whoever. Does anyone do it in AEW as a finish?
Sammy, maybe, yeah.
Like, but it's also a reflection on like where we are in society.
Yeah.
Right. Like people don't have the patience to sit there and watch a fucking story unfold. Everybody wants everything now.
And there's no law that says just because it's not an air quote finisher that it can't win a match. So like tomorrow, someone could use a cutter that's been used in 6 matches before, and someone just happened to kick out of. They could use it in their match and still get a win. Because that's what wrestling is. Like,
I don't know. Like every now and again, I go back and forth with this on the like people don't have the patience. That's where we're at now. People don't have the patience. But like people will fucking sit down and watch dramas that seemingly go fucking nowhere forever for just the payoff of the end of the episode. So like I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think we're fucking forcing way too much shit into a short period of time. Like people said that, like, fuck, what's the goddamn Handmaid's Tale? Is it's fucking huge show. I fucking watched like maybe 10 minutes of episode. Fucking nothing happened. My wife loves that shit. What's the other? Yellowstone. You know when people were fucking geeked up to watch fucking nothing happens. I don't give a shit about people love it because of what the payoff's going to be at the end of the episode or at the end of the fucking season. Like, apply that to your matches, guys. Apply it to your matches. Do less, make it mean more. So when you get to the fucking finish, people care about the finish.
Yeah, look, it all makes sense, but when someone's flipping the channels, you want to see somebody in a fucking headlock takeover, or you want to see someone doing a fucking crazy backflip off the fucking top rope?
Are you asking me?
They're not looking for you. That's the thing. They're not looking for the wrestling fans. They have the wrestling fans. They're looking for people who aren't wrestling fans. They're looking for all those fans who stopped watching WCW fucking 20 years ago. They're still looking for them. Don't know why, but they're looking for them.
Those fans are long gone, dude. There's a whole lot of fans that when WCW went under, they fucking stopped. They stopped watching wrestling.
I stopped watching wrestling, and I came back, and I do this fucking podcast, and I fucking shit my pants.
Yeah, you've been here for a while. You've been doing pretty good.
It's a good run.
Oh, yeah, because we're like now we're
almost 21 minutes.
I really thought when we got heated a little bit about the whole YouTube stuff, I really thought Matt was gonna like literally shit his pants. Like,
we're good.
While we were yelling.
I like it. I like where we're at. Also, if I don't move a lot, I think I'm good.
Oh, good.
Because that, like the last
Matt,
time,
look behind you.
no, fuck off. Nobody up here. I can hear them coming.
Oh yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. Look, so this conversation, we're gonna take a hard right here.
That's right.
Ties into the John Moxley interview where he said today he did an interview. There's gonna be a hard reset, and what really caught his attention was there was something going on backstage, and he was in the vicinity of a conversation where someone said, "We're at the bottom of the card, so it doesn't fucking matter," and that really got him fucking aggravated. And he is set now, according to this interview that he did on, where did he do it? He did it with the New York Post. He's set on a hard reset on ECW. The ECW.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, he's really dedicated.
AEW. Because everybody who's on the top started at the bottom, and he wants to change the perspective that just because you're at the bottom doesn't mean you can get to the top, but he wants there to be a clear path to the top, and he feels like that has not been that practice is not in place in AEW right now. I'm paraphrasing what he said in his interview. I could read the whole fucking thing, but I fucking stutter and stammer over everything, and we're just gonna lose the 4 viewers we have. So
No. I just saying, like, there shouldn't be a clear path to the top.
There should be. You should know that there's an opportunity to get to the top, and I don't think that was presented in AEW.
Right, but I mean, people on the undercard, or not even the undercard, like undercard opening match, whatever it is, saying that it doesn't matter is a much bigger problem altogether. So I'm pumped that he said it, because if there's people on shows that I'm on, they're like, well, we're opening match doesn't matter. I'm fucking pissed. Like, there are people that are paying their money. There are people that are tuning in. People are dedicating their time to watch this product. And you're saying shit like, oh, we're opening match, we're undercard, it doesn't matter. Yes, it fucking does. And if you don't think that
opening match is probably just as important as the main event. And
if you're saying that it doesn't matter that you're on the card, go work at a Foot Locker, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take you to task on that, HK, because we know the background. We know a lot of the people there are getting paid tons of money and not getting opportunities. They wind up getting a couple matches on TV and then just floundering or disappearing altogether. So the environment that you are around maybe breeds that kind of contempt. Maybe these are folks that have been there long enough and they're just like, you know what? Nothing's fucking happening. Who gives a shit anyway? Not saying it's right, but I can understand if it's been bred into a lot of the talent that's there that hasn't really done fuck all. Like take a look at tag teams. They'll push somebody for a couple of weeks and then you never fucking hear from them again. Look at all the shit that they did with fucking Scissor Me Daddy and all that. The Acclaimed was over as shit. What'd they do? A couple weeks later, nobody fucking cares about the Acclaimed anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be like something in the background there where some of these guys who like, hey, they've been working hard. They just never got the opportunity. Why would they fucking care anymore? It becomes to a point where you're collecting a good paycheck, but you're just collecting a paycheck. So it's like, I'm not saying it's right, but I understand it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's certainly not right, but that's more of a like. It seems like more of a problem in the back from the top down. Then you know what I mean? Like if you're not still like getting people going, like wanting to, get over, wanting to find the path, wanting to break through. You know what I mean? Like that's an issue as well. Whether it be your management team, your coaches, whoever it is, like you have to also coach these people up. But again, if you're saying it doesn't matter, then why are you there? You know what I mean? Like where's the you went out there. If you love being a wrestler, right? You wanted to be a wrestler, you get to be a wrestler. Now you're on a stage in an arena where fans are there, or it doesn't matter where you are, an indie show. Right. There's got to be some passion to want to do it. Now I get it's a job and it's a paycheck and all that. So by saying like it doesn't matter, that really fucking irritates me, man.
Right. It's like when you book a guest and someone's like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't give a shit about him.
Who would ever say such a thing?
I'm just right, exactly.
That's fucking stupid.
It's the culture, right? We saw it in WWE when Vince was there, right? All the shit that happened when Vince was in charge, like you go back and you watch like those Raws from like the last like 20 years, and like, I don't know if I brought it up on here. No, I did. In the pre-show, like there's an angle in like 2003 where he's like yelling at Paul Heyman, like, if you don't get the Undertaker back here, I'm going to send someone to his house to rape his wife. Like that was on SmackDown. Vince McMahon saying that to Paul Heyman, like, and that's the culture that they created, and that's why we see this Janelle Grant lawsuit and all this ring boy shit. And then, on the flip, if you look at AEW, like to your point, like this is the culture they created. There's people who just, to Tony's point, show up, collect a paycheck. They don't give a shit because they feel like the people at top don't give a shit.
And on top of that, just so you know, the Janelle Grant lawsuit is still in a stay. From what I heard today, the FBI actually put the stay on the case because they're investigating. And it turns out, I think that stay is supposed to be over by December 12th. So something could very well happen from the FBI side, at least before the end of the year. So I know Vince is looking to start some sort of new entertainment company. I don't know what that entails at this point, but he might be fucking staring down some fucking prison time, let alone starting a new fucking carnival of chaos.
What's it? Adult entertainment is what he's looking to start.
No, that's Rob Black. Well, then again, Rochester's missing an adult store and a burger joint now, so Vince has an opportunity waiting for him.
Oh fuck!
Just saying.
Pretty sure the entertainment company he's looking to start,
it's adult.
It would
I heard Jenna Jameson's available. Oh God! Hey, speaking of oh God, we got a secondary women's title in WWE now. Thoughts on the Women's United States Championship? Anyone?
Like it?
Great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like it.
They needed something like that.
I am going to disagree with all four of you.
They're loaded. The women's roster is loaded on the main card.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean everybody needs to have a belt, though.
And there's only 2 belts.
Yeah, and it should stay. No, there's 3 really. But
Well,
it should stay
there's
that
different
way.
divisions and different brands, so
But-
they're different.
No, I think he was talking women, world, and tag.
No, well, I'm talking NXT, but yeah, tag as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm all for women getting their fair shot on TV, but I think it's overkill. I honestly think it's overkill at this point. Honestly, what women are you thinking about putting for a secondary title?
Chelsea Green.
Naomi.
Sorry.
Nah,
Anyone?
nah.
Candice LeRae's getting a rebrand.
Roxy.
Nah. Not everybody needs a title, bro. We're turning to fucking AEW.
Not everybody, but no.
Not everybody's getting a
Yes.
title. It's one more.
Yeah.
And a division that only has for each show.
Hey,
a
you don't
single
think
title.
you don't think Raw's going to do it tonight? You don't think we're getting a women's IC title?
They might.
So are we putting the women's on par with the men's?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
How many women are on the roster? How many men are on the
Probably more than the guys.
roster? I don't know about
NXT there probably is.
that. I don't know about that one either.
NXT there's a lot of There's a lot
They
of
had
women.
a 10 woman main event on NXT this past week.
Yeah,
That was
and
just the main
there's
event.
10 women
There
in
were two other
NXT.
women matches.
They do have a secondary title in NXT too for the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let them stay there.
Let them look at you.
Yeah, let them stay there.
I don't know. I think the way that the Triple H era is going is they're definitely firing on all cylinders and telling stories. So why not bring in another title and you can tell more stories and everything doesn't have to be paid off every fucking month at a pay-per-view.
No, I never said it did.
Right. So there's the way they're doing TV now, I think is much better than the way it's been the last couple of years. So you can have your world title be featured on Raw, and then the next week they can do a US title angle or whatever. Like it doesn't. You can do a match. You can do a segment. There's plenty of room to go around.
And Matt, if I'm not mistaken, once they debuted this women's US title like vignette with Nick Aldis, I'm pretty sure like other than maybe like a recap, LA Knight, Carmelo, and Andrade weren't even on the show. Like unless if anyone watched SmackDown, maybe you can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure they weren't even on the show.
No, and that's not a bad thing if they weren't. That's not a bad thing at all.
Right. And I think it was probably too like not overshadow, but when you have this monumental is also using like hyperbole, but like it's a big deal. Adding another championship in wrestling is a big deal no matter what it is. So I felt like them not having LA Knight, Carmelo, and Andrade on the show made that women's championship announcement feel way more important than if you had LA Knight come back out afterwards or something like that.
Yeah, I like that they did it. I don't mind they're having a secondary title at all. Now, if they were to go like, now we're also bringing back the European title, and here's the ladies' European title, and now we're bringing back the light heavyweight title, and now here's a ladies' light, like, yeah, then we're getting carried away. But you have your main belt, you have your tag belts, and you have one secondary belt. No problem with it whatsoever.
And how like we know that the women's division is stacked at the top.
Yes, it is.
But those women aren't gonna, Charlotte Flair can't stay healthy. Rhea Ripley can't stay healthy. Like we need to cycle in new people. How are we gonna get there? We can't just take them and fucking pick them out of the fucking opening match on Raw where they're doing 3-minute fucking matches. Like we got to build them. So let's bring in a title and let's kind of start to prime them, put them in a more important position, give them longer matches and get them ready to take the next step. NXT's fucking loaded. Roxanne Perez, Julia, Steph Fakor. Fucking Jordan Grace is going there when her contract's up in 2 months. Fallon Henley, Saul Ruka, Kalani Jordan. Like it's an endless amount of talented women. Like this is great. And the way they're writing TV and telling stories, like they can make it work. And then we look over on AEW, right? What's the biggest problem with every Chris Jericho story that he's done? He's on fucking TV every fucking week, and none of the stories get a chance to breathe. And then we go, this story's still going on. The Inner Circle is 6 months long. The Chris Jericho MJF story is 4 months long. It's on every week. We get tired of it. You have all these different players and these titles, and you can mix things up. It gives it time to breathe, and you don't get fucking sick of it.
I think we get tired more of Jericho and MJF because it's the same exact story with different players every time. MJF has a current storyline where he's making people run a gauntlet of other people to get a match against him. Haven't we heard that 7,000 times before?
And don't forget, he also paid Don Callis to take out Adam Cole, baby.
Did he do it with a screwdriver?
No, he sent a well-dressed man.
Oh, wait, yeah.
He sent a well-dressed man with the Diamond Dynamite ring and an envelope of money.
Can I ask you guys something? Just a thought.
Sorry.
Just a thought.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
So like we see these same things cycled in again, like you're talking about MJF, we're seeing the same thing, or Jericho, we're seeing the same thing. But I know all of us were huge Hulk Hogan fans, and we saw the Hulkster do the same exact fucking thing for years, and it still doesn't get old to me. Like I can still sit down and watch a Hulkster match, knowing it. I'm exactly what the fuck I'm getting. Right, I know exactly where it's going. It matches that I've seen before hundreds of times, or matches I haven't seen of the Hulkster. I still know what the finish is. I know exactly what I'm getting, and I still enjoy it. Why is We saw that on a loop for years and never got tired of it until what we were, I don't know, 10, 12, 13. How many years did Hulkster have that loop of this is until he turned heel? We loved it still. How can we get
Still
sick of
love
this shit? Exactly. But you get what I'm saying? It's like now we're like, well, we saw this story for 6 months and now they're just doing the same story with different bits. Hulkster did that for fucking ever.
Yeah,
Because
I guess we're looking at it through different lenses now.
No, Hogan broke through. Hogan was one of the fucking elite stars ever in the wrestling business. Look at an Austin match. Stomping a mud hole, walking it dry. It's fucking dog shit. He did it every match and we ate it up. Why? Because he transcended wrestling. He fucking broke through. He was drinking beers, giving everybody the finger, telling them to fuck off. It was the bottom line. And we eat that shit up. When he wrestled Kevin Owens at WrestleMania again, we ate it up all over again. Chris Jericho, as great as he once was, not at that level. MJF, not at that level yet. I think there's a huge difference.
And it's you could tune in every Saturday to Superstars or Challenge or Primetime. Hulk Hogan wasn't wrestling. You might get a vignette, you might get a recap, but if you want to see him wrestle, it's Saturday night's main event or pay-per-view. And they kind of do that with MJF on AEW. But I think that's Hogan's longevity. It was, you saw the same two promos on Challenge and Superstars to recap whatever's going on. Maybe he's on the Brother Love show or the barbershop or whatever, but then he's not wrestling on TV ever.
Yeah, but you're also talking about echelon guys here, guys that transcended the wrestling business.
Yeah, yeah. It's something that came to mind when I was thinking, like, I'm going, okay, well, wait a sec. We've seen a lot of things repeated and recycled. Like, why don't we have the patience for it now? And a lot of it, I think, like you said, the transcendent, right? Obviously, the big example is going to be Hulkster or Austin, right? Because those are the guys that did the same thing over and over again. So what we really need is another. AEW needs to find their guy that is transcendent. Like I don't think that they have found their guy that is a level above and transcendent, and you can buy into completely. I don't.
But they had a few, and they missed it. They fucked themselves over by not handing the ball to someone like a Wardlow or someone like even a Hobbs or listen, MJF is their guy. He's their guy, but like they fucked him too. Like.
Even Lance Archer. Lance Archer was doing job duty with Jake the Snake. Now Jake the Snake manages luchadors, and Lance Archer looks like fucking Claymore. Like,
I love this Lance Archer, Brian. I actually care about Brian Cage now.
You know what? Maybe that's a good thing because I never cared about Brian Cage. But if they got something where they're good with him and they're working something with him, more power to them on that.
AEW's definitely trending in the right direction. That fight without honor on Wednesday night, with the conglomeration and the learning tree was a lot of fun, a lot of fucking fun. I know why Jericho has the title on him because I think they're.
You think they'll use him to try to sell Hammerstein? Is that what you're?
I think they're close to getting a TV deal too.
Oh,
something on like FS1 or True TV or whatever, and he's like, he's the face of Ring of Honor because he's a superstar. But there's still like the fucking Camille Mercedes Moné car thing with Chris Statlander was fucking bad.
That was terrible.
Camille should not have fucking lost already. Shame on them. That's bullshit. Why would you put this fucking gorgeous, fucking huge woman who's going to be a megastar? Why would you put her in that fucking position? She's gorgeous. Look at her. Look at her fucking look, dude. Look at her attitude. You can't tell me she's not fucking star.
I thought
Why
the
would
same
you
thing.
have her job?
I thought the same thing in NWA. I thought it was a big deal just the way that you said it.
I'm sorry.
Gorgeous, fucking huge woman.
Yeah, but why? Then they did her dirty, dude. They did her fucking dirty. She's not going to recover from that. She's not.
Can I play devil's advocate?
They're not going to give her a chance to recover.
They didn't make her look good Wednesday night when Mercedes Moné's calling her an idiot because she missed her with the car.
Well, Mercedes also called her an idiot a week. So what are we leading to? We're leading to Camille fucking beating Mercedes? Is that where we're going? Already. What the fuck, dude?
Wait, we don't know.
Like, it doesn't take a fucking brain scientist or a rocket surgeon to fucking figure this out. It doesn't. We're 5 fucking idiots doing a wrestling podcast, and we could fucking book this shit better.
You're not wrong there.
Seriously.
I did see a quote from Mercedes Moné this morning, and I just about fucking threw up. She said I'm not the greatest women's wrestler. I'm the greatest wrestler. When you think of John Cena, The Rock, or Kenny Omega, I won't stop until people are thinking of Mercedes Moné in that same light.
You know what? She's shooting for the moon. She's not happy with opening match.
Right? You can't have both. You can't be at the open of the show and not give a shit or want to be, you know.
But do you think she's self-aware and she's doing this just to fuck with people because
she's a fucking heel. She needs.
Or is this her friend that writes for her that's telling her this? Like, I don't.
Ooh, I gotta go. I'll be back.
Stop the clock.
Oh, where's the timer? There we are. Actually, you did pretty well that time. That was 39 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yes. No sense.
We're charging for this now.
We should end the show and then he fucking comes back to nothing. You know what? That'll be really funny. Let me set this up now. Let me just put up the Good Night Diana.
But what if he
thing.
wants to talk about more stuff?
No, just to fuck with him. It'll be really funny. Here, let me get the fucking ending. Hold on.
Doing this, I'll get up for a second. Make it look real.
No. You can stay. Here, let me fucking add this. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're not done yet. We're just fucking doing this. So this way, when he comes back, you just start yelling, "Good night, Diana."
I hope he didn't bring his phone.
Oh, he might be watching the other room. That fucking
that fucking guy. Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Diana! Nice, real nice. Real nice.
You want me to show the goods?
You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing.
My poor mother. She's so under the weather.
She's the best.
Oh, I know. I really genuinely asked her. I said, "Why don't you join us tonight?" She's like, "Nobody wants to see me looking like this." I said, "I beg to differ, but it's your call." Oh my God. Whew. Well, breaking news. We don't need the banner. I don't know if you saw this, KJG, but it seems like something you'd be up on. I don't know because it just came across my end.
Is it not? It's not spoiler Raw related, is it?
No. It's spoiler something to wrestle related.
No, I didn't see this yet because I was actually going to wait till I go to work tomorrow and watch what Conrad had to say.
Oh well, I mean, do you really want to wait? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I could have watched it earlier and didn't.
Okay, so turn your ears off.
All right.
I was say I don't know what's going on here.
Apparently, Bruce Pritchard is taking a leave of absence, not only from Something to Wrestle, but from WWE. Apparently, there's some health issues going on with his family, so he's stepping away for a bit. But fear not, because everybody's favorite fucking bully, and I don't mean Bully Ray, is going to be taking his place on Something to Wrestle. We're getting Something to Wrestle with JBL. And apparently that first episode dropped and it's been getting a very good reaction. So
I've actually come to a spot now where I really appreciate JBL. Like, not just, and for a while, I didn't really fucking care for him at all. And then he got into like the wrestling god realm, and I was like, okay, this guy might know exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Oh, here comes Matt.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Early. We were gonna fucking play a joke on you, but apparently HK didn't fucking do the good.
Man, I got one a night.
KJG had to shit his pants too.
No, he said, "Fuck this! If Matt's shitting, I'm leaving in solidarity."
Holy moly, guacamole.
No, we were just talking. I just made the announcement. Bruce Pritchard stepping away from WWE and his podcast for a while. Apparently, some health issues with his family, something like that. So, JBL will be the new host of Something to Wrestle for the time being.
All right.
I mean, apparently it's getting good reviews. HK said he did appreciate the wrestling god gimmick, and I have to agree. I really enjoyed JBL's work when he was WWE champion. Yeah. I did not hate that at all. I thought he did a good job. People complain about the quality of his matches, but I thought working with less, doing more made sense.
You know what's funny is that it was what Road Dogg said. Road Dogg was talking about JBL, and he's like, and it was one of those shoot interviews. He goes, "I've never seen a wrestler get worse and be rewarded more than JBL."
I don't know if that's fair. I thought the quality of his matches were pretty damn good when he was JBL.
It was not long after. Oh man, are you kidding me?
Wow.
2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Minute
Oh,
14.
man.
Jesus.
That is kicking in now.
No, I think it was Road Dogg it was not long after he was let go. So he's still
like when he was doing all the shoot interviews with fucking Billy Gunn and they were shitting on Triple H and stuff.
Yeah, yep. But it struck me as so funny. It was like, I have never seen a guy get worse and be rewarded more for it.
Well, fuck. Makes you wonder though, because I'm reading in the chat. Scott George says Michael Hayes is stepping away from WWE. I don't know. I mean, does this have to do with the FBI investigations? Is it Janelle Grant kind of thing?
Yeah. From all accounts that I've like Sean Ross Sapp says it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with Vince.
I mean,
shit, what's John Ross said? So.
I'm just saying that he would. I'll take his word over yours.
Grab another smoke here. It's I give a fuck what Sean Ross says.
Whatever. Insert reputable reporter here.
Are you smoking cigarettes or is that a lollipop?
Pack of Luckies.
Oh, candy? Really?
Nice.
Where'd you find them, dude? Those are hard to find nowadays.
Not in Alabama, they're not.
Well, fuck.
Anyway, what were
speaking of Alabama, that fucking big hunk of tropicality got a fucking picture with the Hulkster.
Yeah, he did.
Good for him, man. Good for him. I heard that beer is actually pretty good too.
You know what? I've had it. It's not bad.
Really?
I had it in the locker room. Yeah. Stoney walked in. He's like, "Hey, man, beer?" And I looked over. It's the Ulster beer. I was like, "Yeah, I'll have one." And he stops me. He goes, "You know what I'm going to tell you?" And I said, "What are you going to tell me?" Stoney goes, "Not bad." I cracked it open. I took one swill of it. And I said, "You know what? Not bad."
All right, back.
Good. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, you had a name change tonight.
I see that double TL Hopper.
That was not my creative genius, but it was.
Yeah, but Matt's making deposits. He's not withdrawing.
It's something else, man. Something else, boys.
Look at us.
Not something I am enjoying.
Well, let's not try to get a hernia next time, huh?
Hey, I didn't do it on purpose.
You can have a group with MVP Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the hernia syndicate.
I like the squirt business.
And squirt.
That's kind of the name of the episode.
That ain't bad. Brundo, write that shit down.
Well played, HK. Well played.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. So wait, did we ever talk about the bloodline thing? Are we good with that?
We're good with it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, KJG, what do you think of new X Division champion?
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, Moose is X Division champ?
Shad and the Wizard.
Yes, he is.
Sure the fuck is.
He beat Mike Bailey.
Well, who gives a fuck about Mike Bailey?
Come on now.
That barefoot motherfucker.
Dentist, that's who. His white teeth.
It's fucking
Kids a talent.
Annoying white ass teeth.
Hey, I've called a Mike Bailey match or two in my time.
Of course you have.
Hey, I gotta go again. If you guys need to wrap this up, sorry. It's starting to hit me now. Like this is like rapid fire fucking drum gun in Fortnite.
Wait, Matt, don't go yet.
What do we? A minute 52.
He's like that fucking Eminem Gatling gun.
Dude, it's like I just want like Eric Bischoff to come out and be like, "Did somebody say 3 minutes?"
Even at 2 minutes.
And then Matt just like runs to the bathroom and then like, is that his head?
No, it's not.
We're here.
You don't even have to sit down. You can just bend over, touch his toes.
What the fuck was I going to talk about? Oh my god. Hey.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tony, can you do something for me? Do you have access to like YouTube right now?
Yeah, I do, but I can't play it over the thing.
We there. You know how Joe Hendry does his like parody videos? He called like Matt Cardona Edge's bitch.
Yes.
And they had that whole song about it. He made one about Nick Nemeth, Ryan Nemeth, Nick Nemeth's brother. And if you have you seen this?
No.
Go on Twitter or YouTube or whatever and look up Joe Hendry's video about the career and life of Ryan Nemeth.
Well, Buck
Oh.
could just let you know.
Buck wants to help you out.
He's on YouTube.
Who actually does this? Right? Who the fuck is this?
It's fucking Buck Zoomoff.
I can't because like I'm asking Tony to look something up, so you can't be like typing as Buck as we're doing this. Like
Fucking Buck Zoomoff. My God.
Bruno, have you seen this?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Joe-
it's
the Joe-
amazing.
It's very like
It's the best one since the AJ Francis one, I think.
oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
the top rope is that like bad? Like,
Yeah, that one was so good. The Creed parody.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Top Dollar or First Class, whatever their names are, Casey Navarro. I know Rich Swan's not there because he's going through some stuff. Very positively, by the way. And him and Casey Navarro were kind of growing on me as a team.
Can't stand AJ Francis.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You don't like
But-
Flop Dollar?
But they're
Him and fucking Tyrus can go bang a goat.
they're basically the same person.
Yeah.
But like, I'm start a little bit. I don't know if it's the insertion of Navarro in there with them, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit. Him and Tony, did you find it?
No, I didn't. I'll look for it later.
Ah, you son of a bitch! It's so good. Yeah, but TNA was great. Actually, on Thursday, close to dear personal friend Brian Myers will be in the main event against the old Nick Nemeth. So
He's getting a title shot, huh?
a little bit. I don't know if it's a title shot, but he's in there like somewhere.
Well, this is his chance. Climb the
Ray
ladder.
Edwards at the pay-per-view, so
Do you think Nemeth could go back to WWE and get that second run, but be an absolute? I always thought he was an absolute top guy. Like I always thought that of him. Do you think he could return after time away and they could insert him into meaningful top guy? I think a return for him would be amazing. I'm a huge fan of his. So
let's look at to put this to like a comparison. Let's take a look at Cody, Punk, and Drew McIntyre. Right, those would probably be like the three notables that left and came back and literally are probably the top three of the top 10 stars that they have. Right, Cody.
Right.
Punk and Drew. Do I think Nick Nemeth could do that? No.
Nemeth was a bigger star than Cody was when Cody left.
Right, but Cody just did so many like astronomical, like nobody thought would ever happen things outside of WWE. Nick Nemeth hasn't done that yet.
No, Cody like reinvented himself.
Yeah.
Right. The last you saw him, what was he? Stardust, and he comes out. He's in a suit. He's talking NWA, his father's legacy. Like Dolph Ziggler's kicking zombies' heads off. You know.
Drew did the same thing, and CM Punk really he left in a different way. He just said, "I'm fucking out of here." It wasn't like he was released and then came back.
Yeah, I don't think Nick Nemeth could. I think he could have a spot. Like he could be like Andrade, right? Like he could be at the Andrade spot where like he comes in and like works with Carmelo Hayes and works with LA Knight, and he could be LA Knight.
Yeah,
I don't want him to be LA Knight.
I don't see it. Nick Nemeth, let him stay in TNA. He's having a good run there. I don't know, man. He comes back to WWE. I just don't see him getting slotted at the top. I just don't.
send it back to New Japan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I've said it before, but like I go back to that it should have been me promo that he cut in that era of him, and I think they had something there. I think they could probably rework that.
I mean, HK, I was there for when he cashed in on Alberto Del Rio. It was the most like mind-boggling, biggest reaction I've ever heard, other than maybe Triple H coming back in 2002 at the Garden live. It was insane. So if they wanted to capitalize on it, then they should have. They didn't. He lost the belt the next month back to Alberto Del Rio. So like, or I think it was Alberto Del Rio that beat him again.
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah. So like, if he had his moments, I don't think he's a Punk. I don't think he's a Cody. I don't think he's a Drew. I don't think he's. I don't know. I think his peak is like LA Knight, make the U.S. title awesome. Peak ish. Go. Rubber. That's it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, look, this has been fun. I can't keep getting up and going to the bathroom.
Huh.
I can't. I gotta
Just let it flow.
Just spend the night in there.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, grab a pillow.
Yeah. You know what you
With
should
balls on
do?
it.
Turn and face the tank, and just rest your head on the tank, like on the pillow.
That's the AC Slater.
Yeah.
So
So
yes,
yes, exactly. Pretend you're at the max.
Wait, he has to put the pillow on the tank?
Yeah, so just like lay on the tank. So this way, if you have to go, just just don't lean too far back.
Yeah, just put on something nice and move into the kitchen.
Interesting.
Well, Beef was a great guest. Fun run-in by Truth Magnum. We got a Patreon episode dropping on the 15th.
Yes, another one. We had one drop over the weekend as well. We got a triple play.
Me, Brundo, HK, and KJG, and Tropical went back to November 1994, and we had a hell of a time talking about that era of pro wrestling, and it's just a lot of fun. It's what we do best, is talk old school wrestling. So it starts in 94, and then we kind of work our way through some strange WCW times, and we eventually get back to 1994. And if I had video of Handsome Kevin's reaction when we talk about the Art Bar rape conviction and then him naming himself the Love Machine. And I kind of caught it. I was like, yeah, not the best idea, but you should watch that match.
How about when he was the juicer and he used to walk out with all the kids?
Yeah.
The
Shoe
fuck,
Boss
dude,
favorite
wrestling, it's so fucked up, dude. It really is. It really is. Sometimes I see shit like that. I'm like, why the fuck do I watch this? People are but then again, there's fucking scumbags in every fucking business, right? So
Very true.
Thank you, Scott. Scott George says, good luck tomorrow, Matt. Tomorrow's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Scott George.
what is it, fucking Mark Parloni now?
Happy birthday, Scott.
Scott's paid a lot more than fucking Mark Parloni has. I'll tell you that right now.
Happy birthday, Scott. Love you, miss you, buddy.
December, we're gonna do. I just typed up the Inside the Ropes crossword puzzle.
Fuck yeah.
The laxative, so that's gonna be a monster showdown. And then we're gonna do a spotlight showcase. Razor Ramon against Scott Hall. So those will be your December Patreon shows. So if you're looking to sign up for Patreon, $3 a month gets you to bonus content. $1 a month is the lowest denomination you can put in and support your friends over at the Shining Wizards.
And Christmas shirts.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Oh,
Not as fast as whatever was in my stomach is coming. Bro, it's hot now. Now it's like hot, like when it comes out.
The kettle.
I don't know what's inside of me. I've had nothing today. I had a Jello and 2 Italian ices.
You probably have a hot dog left over from the fucking barbecue. Just hanging around going, hey, how the fuck do I get out of here? And all that fucking red Jello's going, this way, buddy. We got you.
Slides
Fucker's
out like
swimming.
An M&M tube.
He's swimming against the current. He's like, I'm going. I think I see light.
It's a fucking Taylor ham floating around.
Fucking tacos from Wednesday.
I had both tacos and Taylor ham this weekend.
That fucking slice of pizza Vita that you ate when you first started working there.
The lease is still good.
Half of Wawa's menu.
Matt, you're not supposed to eat the menu. Lay off me. I'm starving.
I was expecting to get at least a little bit more of a hammering on Saturday.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Run up the old keister. Oh boy. I guess with that we shall call in the credits. You want me to read the credits tonight? I can read the credits.
Little shit.
Oh God.
Fuck you guys.
Actually, I gotta poop now.
Oh yeah.
It's 7 minutes since Double T went, so you're about due.
Matt.
No, I bubble stuff all day. Look at me doing this.
This has been a production of the Shining Wizards Network. For everything Shining Wizards, visit shiningwizards.com. And don't forget to listen to all the great shows of the Shining Wizards Network.
We'd like to thank all of our producers, our executive producer, Manny Crotso. We're producers with Kate Hensler, Matt Garifo, High Five Time, Ryan Schlong, and Al Day. Of course, Kathy Hummer, William Mercier Jr., Michael Hammond, Keith Parker, Scott George, happy birthday, Scott, Jesse Elwell, Manley Brock, and I think that's about it. HK, bring it home, brother.
And tell Brian Myers to blow me.
Real nice.
Good luck tomorrow, Matt.
Thank you guys. I enjoyed getting my balls busted for 2 hours.